We are going to be discussing, I don't like this personally because I'm all about bringing positivity rather than negativity.
Come on.
But we're going to be guessing and estimating our biggest flop regards to players and a team for this season.
Easy, this is.
Is it, brother?
Yes, brother.
Go on then, Tom, lead us in.
My flop team is Villa.
Oh.
No, that's a surprise.
Yeah.
No.
You've been getting cooked by... I've seen this awful TikTok about you from Villa fans where they were getting so triggered off you.
I thought...
You said something like it's going to be a big season for them and then put them in.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, what's he on about?
No, I said that'll be a good season if they... which it is.
And they took it as a dig.
Yeah, absolutely.
a well good season.
I've got Villa finishing like near 10th, I think, personally. Which I think for them is a flop, considering they finished 4th.
But they were taking that as a dig and they're like, that's Tom Garratt.
That would be a good season for them. Who the fuck do you think you am, you seal fuckers?
You am? Oh, you are?
Shut up. Villa will be the flop of the season, I think.
Because they're going to struggle with Champions League football.
Well, they've lost Douglas Luiz and replaced him with Onana, which just isn't a like-for-like replacement. I don't think Ollie Watkins is as good as everyone thinks he is.
The agenda.
Is he even fit for the start of the season?
They've lost
the devil!
They've lost Diaby.
Yeah.
I don't think Leon Bailey's that. I think they had a bit of a fluke season, and that is just my humble opinion. I'm really sorry.
Because you support Birmingham.
What? That doesn't even make sense. Always funny. So therefore, I think Villa will be the flop of this with Champions League as well. They'll be the flop of the season. And player, this might sound harsh, and I know you're going to probably try and cook me. I'm going to go Yoro at United. Hear me out.
Isn't he injured?
What? Hear me out, don't you understand?
Also, before you do that,
shall I even do this segment?
Wait!
I've got the exact same too.
Oh, my man.
Also,
can I talk?
No.
Can I finish what you're about to say? Otherwise, I won't get a look into this. I'll just say what.
Can I just... What? I don't put... Well, I'll let you say your shit.
When you finish yours and I go for the same reason.
If they get through their group stage in Champions League, is that still a flop?
We're doing a Premier League flop.
Yeah, but I want to ask... I want to extend...
If they get through the group stage of Champions League, obviously that's not a flop in the Champions League, is it?
As a season.
But
Villa finished 10th.
I think they'd be... What, they got knocked out in the knockouts?
Yeah.
I think that they'd be disappointed with that, yeah? 10th and just knockouts of Champions League, yeah? I think Villa would be disappointed with that. Anyway, Yoro, he's coming as an 18-year-old. I don't know much about him, I'll be honest. I've never seen the kid play.
I've seen his fail compilation.
Yeah, you can do that about anyone.
No, you can, yeah.
But he's 18 years old. He's going to the biggest club in the world, which a lot of players fail at. He's already injured. If they rush him back, say United start badly, which they could do, and they're playing badly like they have done under Ten Hag since he's fucking been here, basically. If he then gets rushed back and then he starts having a few bad games, a few clangers, a few stinkers, he could have a fucking disaster, which I hope he doesn't because he's a young kid, but that's my thinking of he could potentially flop.
Yep.
So don't fucking get mad at me. He's this, he's that. I don't know, or care, but I think he could flop.
I've said the same thing.
Today's episode is sponsored by Super 6 and they are back. They are supporting us for the beginning of this season. So big up Super 6 and they are kicking off this season with its biggest ever jackpot. That's right. For the opening weekend of the Premier League, you have a chance to win, oh my goodness me, 2 million quid for free. So head over to the Super 6 app right now. Enter your 6 score predictions and the money could be yours. You can also compete against myself, Reeve and Tom, and actually Lewis now, in our Super 6 mini league. And whoever tops it each round will also win a £100 Classic Football Shirt voucher. Join using the code PTCH24. That is PTCH24. It's our new league. So join up right now. It's super simple. Just predict your 6 scores, enter your golden goal, hit submit, and you're all set. So follow the link in the description down below now to sign up. 18 plus, T&Cs apply.
Lenny Yoro for the price tag, and then of course them signing De Ligt alongside probably Martinez is going to be a centre-back pairing. It'd be tough for him to get into that too, especially if Luke Shaw or Harry Amos, who I've just is going to play. And then my team is Villa as well, because I think they're going to finish at least a couple places behind where they did last season.
It is tricky, I've experienced, when you unexpectedly go to the Champions League. And I feel
You expected it though? You said.
I've broadened my horizon since then. I've grown into this new season and it's
tougher to stay there than it is to get there, definitely.
Villa fans will argue that they were in Europe last year, so But
Yeah, okay.
it's a different level.
Yeah,
isn't it?
100%.
Like, having squad depth.
Still
in the
playing-
Champions
I think
League.
Douglas
But it's
Luiz-
still games. Yeah.
Douglas
But
Luiz is probably the biggest loss of.
that's the
a lot
biggest.
of
That's the big
teams.
thing for me because Onana is he's nothing like Douglas
No,
Luiz.
no.
He's
He's
such a
good,
different
though.
side.
Did they
He's
sell him
still
for
good, though.
FFP, or was it just Douglas Luiz wanted the move?
He wanted to go with his missus. didn't he?
Yeah,
I think it was.
It might have been-
No,
was
I
there
think
not a
they had
balance?
to as well.
I think it was
Same with
like
the RB.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think because
shit.
but he only went for like 21 million, right?
Who?
Douglas Luiz.
No, surely not. No, but they
thought-
had players in return though, didn't
But
they?
this is why it's
Oh,
shit,
right.
because everyone's
Who?
doing these exchange deals.
They've had Juve players in return. I'm sure. Can you check?
that's why I was surprised that it wasn't as expensive as.
Producer, can you produce?
I've really gone different.
Yeah, Juventus 21 million.
no.
Who did they get?
Players from Juve. They got 21 million and players.
Eling Jr.,
Yeah.
Baranchia.
Yeah,
Only
Junior.
that doesn't seem like a good deal.
But I don't know if they must be all right. I don't know.
yeah,
Oh shit! You
just
know.
squad depth, isn't it?
How is he took longer when he's not talking to find out?
They've got the new.
Yeah, you have the new settlement. I ain't got
Yeah.
stands.
You got the double screen.
got the
You've
new
got
army
a, you got a
I
laptop.
think
I'm
just been a bit harsh
doing many things here.
calling out a kid to
No, I know,
stay at the
yeah.
top of this season, but I mean,
It's why FFP shit though, because that's
that
what
was
they could have built
definitely
on
the
this
hardest
season.
topic so far.
Yeah, to
Because you never
predict
know.
someone to flop is
Yeah,
hard. Like
yeah.
you don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any obvious
I've gone different.
thing. Well, go on, you do yours.
I actually really like this player. I think he's a quality player.
Here we go. Oh,
But
I really like him, but I think he's gonna flop.
But I don't agree with the move he's done, and I think, especially with his injury record, I think it could be a troubled season for him, and that's Pedro Neto.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
Yeah,
I
I
thought you were going
think.
to say Smith Rowe.
Isn't he
think
best
that-
friends with Reece James because they like talk about recovery on Instagram together or something?
Wait, what?
Or is that like a fake?
Is that a meme?
No,
Can't be
it's-
real.
They already know each other. Apparently,
Is Reece James
because they
actually
talk
injured
about-
again?
Or injured
Yeah.
friends?
Fucking hell.
Apparently, I don't know if I'm waffling there, but that's what I saw.
I think there's just so many players. Like, my flop. I've got two actually. My flop is Chelsea, but can you call it a flop? I don't know.
Well, it depends. Where do you think? It depends if you think they're going to come like 10th. Then that's
Yeah, I
massive
put them
flop.
down there.
fair enough.
I just
Well,
think when you've got that many players,
There's expectation, isn't there?
but not only that, it's just like you're not going to have a first team. Like you're not.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Yeah.
so many rotations. You're not going to have any stability.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I've got Pedro Neto. I could have done any of the Chelsea players.
I think Neto, in fairness,
But
I
he's
think
got Premier
Neto's
League.
that good. When he plays, he won't flop.
Wait, wait for the first team
I
to
hope
stay
he
there.
does because I think he's quality. But I just think his injury record as well.
Who's their front line if they're all fit, especially if they're looking?
I was thinking about this the other day. Would it be
Neto on the right? But then you've
Neto
got Palmer.
can play either side. Unless they're going to go like maybe
Madueke.
Palmer off because I don't know what they're going to do in midfield.
Madueke and Nkunku.
No, Matt, don't worry about Madueke.
Yeah,
He's not getting near
Nkunku's
that.
definitely.
It's going to be
But they've got a
Nkunku,
bad
Palmer,
injury
maybe
record, haven't
Jackson
they?
off the left or Sterling, and then
Mudryk. Do you see what I mean?
Mudryk's not going to start. And then
They've
Neto
got
off the right, and then who's in midfield? Then Lavia and Caicedo. But then what about Enzo and Dewsbury Hall?
Exactly.
I think it was
Dewsbury
Lavia
Hall
and
usually plays that
Enzo.
advanced role.
In like last pre-season, it was Lavia and Enzo.
Unless he goes Caicedo, Lavia, Dewsbury Hall, Neto off the left, Palmer off the right, and Nkunku down the middle.
No.
Do you know what I mean? They've got. Do you see what? That's why I put. They're
Well,
just,
they're nice options to have. They've got some
they are-
good players.
but they do
Chelsea.
need. They do need to sell.
I think you'll
got-
be surprised in Neto. I get what you mean about his
Yeah.
injuries, but when he plays,
No,
mate,
I think he's
electric,
quality.
right?
I basically just chose a player from Chelsea because I think they've just got so many
Yeah.
players. Like
Yeah.
they're going to struggle to
Do you know how many players Chelsea've signed since Bowley's came in?
38, isn't it?
Cheap.
really.
Yeah. Saw it on Twitter.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Do you know my other? I know you normally put. I put another team in there.
Come on.
Liverpool.
Oh, I can
God,
see it. I can see it.
Really?
They've made no signings.
Turned down from their number one target.
Yeah.
Mendy, yeah.
What's he called?
Zubimendi. He's
We
gonna
were
come on
gonna
for
say that,
Raleigh.
Yeah.
No signings. And if you look traditionally over the years, like when Fergie left, went to shit. When Wenger left, went to shit.
Yeah.
Klopp's
Yeah.
been there, 10 years almost?
I don't think that's a crazy shot. They could
I
definitely.
just think they're going to go through that transition period and it could be a struggle for them.
And it's like, what, Salah, Van Dijk, and who else is all on one-year contracts
Trent.
now? Trent?
Well, you go Real Madrid next year, won't he?
They've got no holding midfield other than Endo, who's.
But we're talking about
Dog
this
water,
year,
isn't
so
it?
like having
Yeah,
a
yeah.
one-year contract doesn't actually.
But you might see them leave in January,
I was
innit,
on
to
about
get
this
money.
Someone, Van Dijk or Salah could like sign a pre-contract in January. So then,
just give up
are
6
they gonna
months.
be-
They don't. They
Effort.
don't. They don't.
Is their head really going to be in it for the rest of the season?
Yeah.
They could lose players in January because they're not going to wait till next year to sell them on a free. They want to get money for Trent. They want.
No, you can sign pre-contract.
You can, but some teams will bid a little bit less just to get them there and then
get them in January. Right, got yeah.
I think you're forgetting because one team's been hyped up a lot because they are every season. Man United.
I don't think Man
No,
United.
because I expect that to be their level now.
Yeah.
So it's not really.
No, but like it's like last
Who's
season.
hyping Man United up?
They had
You've got a weird obsession with Man United.
I don't think
Man
people
United's
think
one
they're
of
as
those
good
teams.
as. they're
But
hyped
Man
up
United, one of
to
them teams.
No, last season we all put Man United up there and they flopped. And then this
we
season,
did.
in the Community
But
Shield,
now we've come to our senses and been like, oh, maybe this is where they're
Don't
at.
put me in that, mate. I didn't do that.
where do you have them?
Like 5th.
Now in the Community Shield, they were looking decent as well.
It's a one-off
Yeah,
game in
second.
pre-season. So did he.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it's a one-off game in technically pre-season, so I mean, you can't really judge much
City
off
had
it.
been on the. Oh, you're on about the FA Cup or Community
Shield.
I didn't watch it.
I just think 4th, 5th
Neither
or
did you.
6th is probably their level now, isn't it?
What?
What's the
You
highlight?
reckon, yeah?
Oh yeah, I've seen the highlights. But,
Well, when you've got Man City and Arsenal, realistically, two best teams in the league, it only leaves room for like 2 more, really, doesn't
right,
it?
Chimp, do yours.
Well, I had Man United. A player,
Hate Man United.
And who?
I have Tony. Staying at Brentford. He had a dodgy little 6 months period after
that?
coming back. Well, after he came back, he wasn't really setting the league alight, and now he's probably staying at Brentford if he doesn't go off to Saudi, but he's probably staying
That's
at
interesting
Brentford.
because I didn't realise we could do players that were just pre-existed at their club. I probably should have thought about
Yeah,
that.
he's still on a flop season.
Premier League player, isn't he?
No, but I mean, like, he's
a new
a
signing.
player that's
Yeah.
I'm saying a player who has high
fair enough.
expectations.
Yeah, no,
Really? What is he? I did win.
He won't have a
I feel
bad
bad saying
season.
Lenny Yoro now.
He
Yeah,
won't.
but he ain't going to go there.
No way.
Can't drink.
Solanke was like the cheaper option of Tony, wasn't he? And he's went off.
Solanke's also younger.
Yeah.
And Tony apparently wants 250 grand a week. Brother.
That's all I mean. Like,
He was great in the Euros.
Was he?
Every time he played, he was pretty good, yeah.
He scored a penalty and then flicked one on in one game.
Oh, look at you downplaying the England players.
he could just struggle if he's just staying in this Brentford team and Brentford play a bit naff.
Absolutely, I completely
he could fall
agree.
behind.
I think Tony will be their talisman.
Yeah, I think so as well.
But he wasn't when he came back though, was he? How
He
many
was
scored
all
in
right,
the
but
last-
Brentford were struggling and
That's what I mean. Like,
they
I
had
think-
injuries.
I think they could easily
He looked a
struggle
lot
this season.
sharper in the Euros.
I think they will struggle this
Yeah,
season.
like
I think they will struggle
They've
this
sort of
season.
fell off a little bit, haven't they?
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, that's our biggest flop in terms of players and teams. Let us know yours in the comments down below. Can't wait to read them. I'm sure Reeve can't wait to reply to them. Moving on to...
Yeah.
That was good for you, Theo.